non-binary pals. We would like to welcome you to this evening's performance of Scrap That at the Wedgwood Rooms. Prior to tonight's performance, we would like to ask you to turn off or silence your phones. We would also like to draw your attention to the trigger warnings in the programme. These include sexual themes, phrases, explicit language, discussions around body image, homophobic slurs, and fake blood. Please feel free to exit the premises if these moments become uncomfortable. Please enjoy the show and support Wedgwood Rooms. Thank you. Put your hand up if you have ever felt personally victimized by the male gaze. Interesting. Well, I hate to break it to you all, but we're all in this meeting for the same reason. Men.
Hi guys, I'm Rose, 21.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I'm here because, well, recently I've lost a lot of weight. Wow. The weight of men's expectations.
Wow. Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Eliza.
Hi Eliza.
I'm 21, and I'm 5 minutes free of being catcalled.
Oh, that's really effective, isn't it?
Not bad going. It's not too bad.
Alright guys, my name's Emma, I'm 26.
Hi, Emma.
Hi. And I am 4 weeks clean of contraceptives.
Oh, congratulations.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Alex, I'm 22.
Hi, nice to meet
And
you.
I'm 2 months sober from men's bullshit. How did you do it? I've been trying and trying. It's been a journey. I actually just got promoted.
Congratulations.
But that's been overshadowed by the fact that I'm not engaged yet or pregnant. Seriously, it's getting ridiculous now. I was at a wedding last weekend, didn't fancy drinking, and all I was asked all day was, "Are you pregnant? Have you finally taken the plunge?" No! I've only got enough room in my womb for his bullshit, not a fucking baby.
Say it again.
Oh my god. So, like I said, 4 weeks clean of contraceptives, so my addiction started 5 years ago, and it was very mild, you know, just a bit of migraines, a bit of spotting,
The usual.
the
Yeah,
usual
yeah,
depression, you know,
yeah.
and then I swapped to a different one, and it got a bit worse. There was like swelling and really bad like aches everywhere. Then I went on to a different one, and I kind of wanted to get one of these more serious ones, you know? Like,
Do you need some help?
yes, please, actually. It's pretty, yeah. So I kind of want to get one of these more serious ones, you know? Like breast cancer, heart attack, cervical cancer.
As I was saying before, I'm 5 minutes free of being catcalled. Sorry. Are you okay?
You're
Try
okay.
not to cry.
Just take a breath. Can you get water?
The last time I got catcalled was walking into the session. And it's like,
No.
I know I have a nice ass.
Oh my God.
I don't need to hear it every second.
So the other day I was walking to the beach and for context, I just passed my driving license. Sorry, congratulations. It only took me 3 goes.
Oh, wow.
That's good. I know. Anyway, so I'm saving up for a car. So I'm walking down the beach with my friend Liam, and I see this cute car, and I have to comment on it, obviously. So I say, hey, that's a super cute car. And he goes, what? That car? That's a girl's car. You like pink cars, you like purple cars. And I say, no. I like a Fiat 500, actually.
Oh, that's so
thank
cute.
you. Anyways, I'm just sick and tired of this bullshit. Just because I'm a woman and just because I like certain things. Why do they have to be feminized?
You, with the pink hair. Yes, you. It says you came out as a lesbian during lockdown 2020. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who were you living with during the lockdown?
Oh, it was just me and my mum and our cats, of course.
And how old were you at the time?
Of lockdown?
No. When you came out.
Oh, I was 21.
21. Interesting. So you spent 21 years of your life in the closet, pretending to like men. Why is that?
I mean, it's not like I had a crystal fucking ball or something. Like, you like women?
Of course. But I'm just wondering, what made you finally realise that you weren't attracted to men?
I mean, I never really was.
Oh, lucky.
I tried to be. Like, all the girls at school would be obsessing over their new boy crush or the latest boy band. And I would just wait for my crush to come, but it just never happened. So I chose one.
You chose one.
Yeah, just sort of picked one out of a hat. One direction.
Oh,
everyone's
nice.
Right. Right. Interesting.
Not really.
Well, don't you think it's interesting that you finally stopped pretending to be straight during lockdown?
You keep saying interesting. It's not that interesting.
Well, let's put it this way. All your life, you've seen your friends interested in men, watched rom-coms about damsels in distress and Prince Charming, interacted with men most of the time, and lockdown happens, and then suddenly...
And suddenly I become a big fat dyke.
And suddenly, it's just you and your mum. No men. No outside pressures. No eyes on you every day. You can't go and see anyone or let anyone see you. You can spend most of your time hidden behind a camera. And suddenly,
this weight just lifts.
bingo! What was this external pressure, everyone?
The male gaze.
Male gaze. Right. So, what you're saying is, as soon as I was away from all these societal pressures to perform
you felt distant and comfortable enough to celebrate that you like women.
Yeah. Well, shit.
And how does that make you feel?
Oh, piss off. I'm on my period!
We all want to be perfect, right? Some kind of it. Looking perfect, sounding perfect, reaching the perfect size. Maybe it's more subtle than that. Making the perfect grade, being the perfect friend or partner, being perfectly happy or content. Having the perfect snapshots where you can look back in 10 hours, days, months and say, look, I did it. You might want to be so perfectly not perfect, but we are always trying for something, striving to be something, anything. But who are you trying to please? Him? Her? Them? However they identify. Are you on that list? Which version of yourself are you trying to please? Your inner child, the angsty teenager, the self that lost all that time pandering to what you thought you should be. Surely you should want to be perfect. That would make everything easier. No more worrying what people would think when I walk past them on the street. I could take solace in knowing I am perfect. No longer changing 400 times before I leave the house, because my body fits this way into my clothes, not thinking while I walk past a bus stop if another man will rub his beard and whistle at me, not obsessing over shrinking myself down so I can be invisible, so they won't even need to think about the level of perfection I can uphold, because they won't even see me. Where does it end when we spend so much of our lives killing ourselves over what someone else thinks, over what we've trained our own brains to think? Can I just go back to the age I was when I was so blissfully ignorant to a sexist society that put a price an expectation, a restriction on my body and my thoughts. Come on, Lucy. It's time to go.
At Kyle B, 69. I don't message first. If you're a feminist, swipe left. 6'3", if it matters. What's the difference between me and your sofa bed? Your sofa bed pulls out. Anyway, I'm looking for a bird to take to my brother's wedding. Could you be that lucky girl?
Rose, 21. Let's go for drinks.
Ooh, she's got a nice ass. But she's a bit too curvy for my liking. Left.
Alex, 22. What's your go-to coffee order?
Ooh, a blonde. Blue eyes as well. It's rare, you know. She's kind of tall though. I'm actually only 5'7". I can't let my bed fall on me. Nah, left.
Toast, 21. Envy. What's your Animal Crossing
What
code?
the fuck is an envy? Left.
Zoe, 21. If you have a dog, we'll get along fine.
Ooh, she is thick in the back. Flat in the front, man. How does it get my pair of tits around here? Left.
Emma, 26. Bisexual. Looking for a fun time, non-long time.
26. Cougar! I bet she knows her way around the bedroom. Although, bisexual, maybe a little too well. I've heard they're kind of greedy, you know. Nah, it's not worth the risk. Left.
Eliza, 21, PhD. Gamer girl, what's your Discord?
She has got a banging bod. Surely not. She must be a catfish. Gamer girl. I bet she plays Candy Crush. No, I bet it's a bot. Left.
Isabella, 21, just looking for someone to have fun with.
Ooh, a Latina. Nice. have great taste in clothes. Not gonna lie, I'd love to see what that shirt would look like on my bedroom floor though. Winky face, winky face.
Typing, typing,
So,
typing.
what are you doing tonight?
Typing, typing, typing.
Wanna go for drinks?
Typing, typing, typing.
Tonight?
Typing, typing, typing.
Hello?
Typing, 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 typing.
DTF?
What?
Down to fuck. Eggplant emoji, screaming emoji. Your bio. Looking for someone to have fun with? Well, consider me that someone. So, what's your idea of a good time? Because I could think of a few things. Come on, Isabella. You're practically flaunting it in that fourth pic. I mean, look at you. You're begging for it. Hello? Are you there? Why are you ignoring me? You think you're so special, don't you? You fucking slut!
Right. Look.
Well, fuck her, but she'll escape anyway. Okay. Too short. Too tall. Oh, fucking ads, man. I should have paid for premium, I knew it. Fellas, are you ever working out at the gym? Pumping the iron, perving on innocent women, and then all of a sudden, you get a whiff of something and you think, fuck, do I stink?
Oh, look at that huge hunk of a man, but oh, what's that smell?
Don't you worry, fellow misogynists. We can fix this and get you back on the prowl again with new ice crush muscles of steel, with few hints of patriarchal cinnamon and tough guy living. Have you smelling good without smelling like a faggot? Still working out. Sexy again.
Oh my god, is he wearing ice crush muscles of steel? Oh, my ovaries can't handle it.
Oh, wow!
That was a close one. I almost became respectable man at the gym. Thinking, but now, with new ice crush muscles of steel, I can carry on pumping iron and being a dirty pervert.
Get your Roman hands on one now with discount codes. I am a pervert 20. 20% off. Ice Crush Muscles of Steel. New fragrance for men.
It's quite liberating, actually. That moment you realise the feelings you've been feeling of fire, ammunition, and that there is no competition. It was all in your head. All created by the man in your bed. That girl you hated, that had you so frustrated, is in fact a long to realise that these feelings are something I should have been feeling this whole time. Doesn't matter. I'm here now.
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 All of a sudden, I see her, she's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her
Do not
look.
address people by the titles of their spouses.
I moved at her like a bitch.
I will not be lectured about sexism and misogyny by this man. I will not.
Sarah Everard was put in the back of his hire car with her hands cuffed
The Met
behind her
released
back.
advice yesterday for women concerned if approached by a single plainclothes police officer. The advice: wave down a bus.
Do anything. Grab him by the pussy. Do anything.
Respect is hard to come by in a world of assumptions. Respect is hard to get for someone like me. It's the way I look, and the way I act, and the way I speak. The lack of respect makes me want to drown myself in rum because it isn't that big of a deal. What are you complaining about? Be grateful for what you have. Be happy with what you're given. But can happiness be found where no respect lives? If my words are not enough to stop your actions, then what is? If I don't want a hug, but you do, is your need greater than mine? Why are my words not respected? It's the way I look, the way I act, the way I speak. I am a girl. I am a woman. My appearance is feminine. My presence is kindness. My voice is high. When I try to speak, I'm cut off by men whose jokes are more important than what I have to say. When I try to speak, my voice is imitated by men who think their jokes are more important than what I have to say. I am a woman, and I don't get to have a voice. Stop robbing me of my voice. Stop robbing me of my choice. If I say no, no matter what it is, that should be respected. But actually, I'm wrong, because you want me to smile. You want me to hug you. You want me to perform. I can do my job and do it well without the social pressure of a needy boss. But because you are my superior, even if I say no, your choice to ignore it is something I have to bear, because you have the power here. When I say no, I speak my truth. When I say sure, I lie through my teeth. But God forbid I tell you how I feel at Oakland. God forbid I speak against the things that I don't want. That has no place in the workplace. And yet, you demand of me a hug. What place does physical intimacy have in the workplace?
what their